Hi everyone, it's Audrey from Country Stampers, and today I'm going to bring you this cute little tote bag. I've been watching a couple of videos online, and I've seen these made, but they're a lot bigger, and I thought, well, I kind of want it smaller to hold a couple of little treat candies for the holidays, and we have a bunch of friends and family coming over for Thanksgiving, so I figured these would be cute to hand out at Thanksgiving. So today I'm going to show you how to make them, and so here we go. The supplies that we're going to use today is I'm going to use the A Corny Thank You set. These are the poly stamps here, and the Build-A-Punch. You can buy these separate, or you can buy them as a kit. If you buy them as a bundle, you actually save 15%. So keep that in mind if you want to order this set. We're also going to use Hello Honey cardstock into the Woods Designer Series paper. We're going to use liquid glue, the Tombow glue, and not limiting myself to any certain colors, but I'm going to use Hello Honey ink, as well as probably some Old Olive, chocolate chip, and pumpkin pie. So the supplies that you'll need and the measurements, I will also post them below in the description box, as well as have them posted over on my blog. So the Hello Honey, you're going to need a piece cut at 2 inches by 4 inches. You're going to score 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. You're going to need 2 strips at 3/8 of an inch by 5 inches, or 5.5 inches, sorry. You're also going to need 2 strips at 3/8 of an inch by 9 inches. You're going to need the Designer Series paper cut at 2.5 by 9 inches. And all you're going to do is, after you score on your lines, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to trim up to that score line. Now, I angle mine and make this little notch in them on all 4 sides. So, and then you're going to just do this all the way around. I'm trying to make this video before my daughters come home from school. My 8-year-old and my 11-year-old, when they tend to come home, they run right upstairs here to my office to tell me how their day went. And today my daughter had, my 11-year-old had band, so she loves to come home and tell me what they did in band class. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold on those score lines all the way around. To start forming my box. Then I'm going to take my Tombow here. I'm going to use a little bit of glue on each panel here. I'm going to hold it for a second, for a couple of seconds, till it takes grip. I had one of these bottles explode on me, so I ended up having to get a new one. So, but I did find little bottles that I could put my glue in to save it. So, and a little more glue. Oops, I think I put a little too much on that one. This is such a cute little bag. I was working on it this morning and was so happy when I got it done. So, again, you just keep going around until you get your box all put together. Sorry about that cough. We've all been battling this chest cold around here, and it just doesn't seem to want to let go. I had my 2 daughters home from school sick the last 2 days. So, but they're feeling better now. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside and let that dry for a minute. I'm going to take my 2 strips, and I'm going to use designer series paper, and I just like roll it a little bit with my fingers to loosen it up some. Not that it really needs it. It's thinner cardstock than our regular cardstock. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm also using the tear and tape that we now have. I absolutely love this stuff, and it's so sticky. So once it's down, it's down. And I'm just going to put it on the bottom edge, and then I'm going to put some on the side here. Now, I use my bone folder as soon as I can find it, and I just kind of seal it down a little better. Make sure it's got a good stick. And then I use my paper piercer, because I don't really have fingernails, so... And then I just pull that up like that. And again, all the sizing and information will be on my blog. And also the cuts and everything will be down below. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with the bottom edge of my box, right in the center. And I'm just going to seal it down till I get to the corner. And then I'm going to wrap it around. And I'm staying as close as I can and even as I can as I'm coming around the bottom of the box. Not that it really matters, because it'll be getting covered up with one of those strips. And I'm pressing as I go to make sure it seals and it gets a good connection so it doesn't peel back up. And now, if you notice, it's going to overlap right here in the back. And I've already pulled off that strip of tape covering, so it'll wrap right around and seal. So there you go. There's the beginning of our cute little tote bag. Now, I like to take my bone folder, go inside, and rub it up against a hard surface all the way around on all four sides to make sure that it's sealed all the way around. And then give that back seam a good rub. And there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the 3/8 of an inch by 9 inches, and I'm going to use some more tear and tape on this one. And while I'm at it, I'll put it on the next one as well. So I'm using a new camera. My husband picked this up for me. And I'm trying to see how it does, if it does better than my other camera that I was using for videoing. And there we go. And again, I'm just going to take my bone folder, give it a nice rub. Make sure it gets down there. Now I'm going to peel this off. Like so. And I'm going to look for that seam in the back. And I'm going to come away from it a little bit. Start this over a little more. And again, I'm just going to line it up to the bottom of the box or the bag. And go around. Just like we did for the base of the bag. Just make sure I get it as good as I can there. Now this is like a whole different project for me to be doing a video on. Normally I do my cards or, you know, my little treat holders. And this one's a little bit longer than I'm used to, so. And then I'm just going to make sure I line it up even when I reach the back. And now I'm just going to take my fingers, go around the inside, and give it a good press. Now at this point, you can go ahead and put your handles on the inside, or you can go ahead and put this piece on. I found it a little bit easier to put this piece on before putting on my handles. So again, all you're going to do is line it up all around that top edge and come around. You could also stick some candy in here. You could put a little gift card in here. You can do these up for all types of gift occasions, baby showers, birthdays. You know, it's not just limited to the holidays. And there you go. Now it's all secured, and there's your bag. So what I did for these is I took my bone folder and I kind of gave it a nice little curl on each one. So that way it bends nice and easy for you. Now you can use a glue dot, or you could use your snail. It doesn't matter. Something to hold it into place. Because what you're going to do afterwards is you're going to punch a hole for your... Oops. Does that not look right? Oh, because it's not. Oh. Why is that? Oh, I folded it the wrong way. I bended it the wrong way. There we go. And just put the handles how you want them. There's no right or wrong for your handles. So, and again, I did it again. And it's just try to line them up as even as you can on placement. That one seems a little closer than I want. So, and those dots hold very well. So there you go. There's your little handles on your bag. And now I'm going to take my paper piercer. And I'm just going to poke through all the layers on all 4 parts of the handle. Make sure you hold on to that handle in the back so it doesn't pop off. I know I'm struggling here trying to get it through all these layers. Probably use your snail to hold it in place, because I think trying to go through that glue dot is what is making it a little bit harder. So then I'm just going to take my 4 brads and I'm going to pop those through. And give it that finishing look there. Oh, it's been a busy week here. I've been working on some giveaways, and right now I have a giveaway going on for if you place a $50 or more order, you will be entered into a drawing for a gift card holder kit. The only thing is not included is the stamp sets, the ink, and of course, you know, the punch or anything like that. It's just the papers so you can have the paper kit, and it's all cut to measures for you. The only thing you have to do is the stamping and the scoring and the cutting of, like, if there's any notches or anything you need to cut. Okay, so at this point the bag is complete. I'm going to set that aside, and I have a couple of scrap pieces of crumb cake, tangelo twist, and hello honey. And what I'm going to do is on the hello honey, I'm actually going to punch out a tag. And I didn't cut this piece big enough. so I don't have room to hold it. So, all right, that looks good. I'm going to punch that out. Set that aside. And then these two I'm going to do some stamping on. I think I also have a piece of very white, whisper white. So I'm going to use this one and this one. So on the Tangelo twist, I am going to actually use sorry about that. I'm actually going to grab my crumb cake and my Tangelo twist. So, and I'm going to take my little stamp here, and I'm going to ink it up with the Tangelo twist, and I'm going to stamp it right here. So it does like a tone on tone. And then I'm going to pick up the top of the acorn. Let me close up this. Because you saw that, right? I almost inked it up. Alright, I'm going to grab my crumb cake. And my crumb cake is an older stamp pad. It's not one of the newer ones. So I'm waiting until I use it all up before I get a new one. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp right here my top. Close this up again so I don't get my fingers into it. I was doing my cards for my card swap in my team, and I got ink all over me last night. So now I'm going to grab my punch, and I'm just going to line up the bottom of the acorn inside my punch as close as I can get it, and stamp that out. And again, do the same thing for my topper. And, oops. Trying to line up that stem. There we go. I'm going to take a dimensional. Where they are. Oops. And I'm going to just stick one right on the back here. The acorn topper, and put it down for some dimension. I'm going to take another dimensional, put it on the back. First, what I want to do is I want to find my 1/8 punch, and I'm just going to punch a small hole right here so I can hang it. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set it off a little bit. And what I wanted to do, and I forgot to grab it, was I'm going to stamp Grateful for You right here on a piece of Whisper White. And I think I'm going to use chocolate chip. And Grateful for You. I'm going to grab my window punch real quick. Because I think this fits perfect in here. And I'm going to line it up, centering it as good as I can. And punch that out. So what I want to do is I'm going to actually trim a couple of pop dots to make them a little bit smaller to fit on the back here. Oops. A little sticky. I need one more. Can't believe the crazy weather we had. We got some high winds and rain last night. Knocked down some trees, and today it's in the 70s. Feels like a nice spring day. And I'm just going to lay this across here like this, center it. And look how cute that turned out. Then I'm going to grab some very vanilla thick baker's twine. I'm going to string it through. Oh, my scissors. Not very good today. See if I can find my other pair here. And then I'm going to take my bag and I'm just going to tie it on around here. And you could always stamp to and from on the back if you'd like, or, you know, put a little message on there for your recipient. And there you go. And there's this cute little gift bag that you could, you know, fill with candy, a little gift card, you know, whatever you would like to stick in it. It's the perfect size for a couple of the little servings of the candy bars. So now what I'm going to do, if you leave a comment down below and you would like to be entered into my giveaway that I'm currently hosting for a $50 or more order, to be entered into the giveaway for the gift card holder. So again, leave a comment down below, and I will draw a winner on the 31st. The giveaway is running until the 31st. So November 1st, I will announce who the winner is, as long as you place a $50 or more order. Again, if you are ordering online, make sure that you click that I may contact you, because if you're not eligible for the giveaway, because then I won't be able to send you anything. So make sure that you click the button that you may, you know, that we may contact you. So go on over to my website and check it out. And, you know, again, thank you for stopping by today, and hope to see you all soon. Have a great night.